Yeah, I have a project in Malibu off of Zuma Beach up there in the hills. Standing home, my client's home gone because the wind shifted over 10 feet and went through their house.
And my husband was here. He came on to check on the house before he went up the street to his parents' house and his brother's house. The backyard, the fire started in the backyard. And then he went to open the door and it was chained, and we don't put the chain on unless we're there. So my nephew was inside, and it took him like 5 minutes of banging to finally rouse him to come outside. And by then the whole house was engulfed in flames. Embers the size of baseballs just flying anywhere. Anywhere the ember touched it just start on fire, and then the wind would get it and it would jump to another place. And he went to check on a neighbor's house over 2 streets over, and the shrubbery in between the 2 houses was on fire, and he felt like if he could just put out that one fire it would be okay. But the police came and had him leave, and within minutes that whole property was just engulfed, gone. And then that night he said it was so dark you couldn't even see anything, and the power had been off already. Our cell phones were off, and then they don't know if they're gonna run into a live wire, if they're gonna run into a person or something. It was just
scary.
How are you guys holding up now?
We're holding up.
Yeah.
And to have, groups and people like this help us, it makes it so much better, because, we're standing on that text in Isaiah 63 that says that God will give us beauty for ashes. And so we got a lot of ashes. So we're looking for a lot of beauty, and people like you being an architect, people like you all that help with housing and just loving people. These people donated, why we're here. These people donated their RV because we need a place to live.
That's great.
Isn't that awesome?
That's what community needs to do.
Yeah, and they drove it here. And our shirts say Altadena Strong, and the hats. And then we really want to be able to keep our community diverse.
And rebuild, and you will rebuild. And
Yes.
come back and do it properly and do it together. Yeah,
It's a new beginning.
It is.
It's a new beginning. It's a reset.
it's a reset.
It's a reset.
And like a phoenix, you will rise from the ashes.
Yes. It's definitely a new beginning.